Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year.
The squad here today looking to put on a show.
Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fights through the tackler.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and a 3rd down conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short.
Can he make it to the marker?
That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Ball scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field. Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
to get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback in the clear. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a
putting to in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. On the ground, it's Kennedy. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. QB to the tight end for a completion. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards, won the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game, opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities, just keep winning the battle up front.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner will be brought down. Offense ready to start this drive. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the runner takes off to his right. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
And he's got it. No problem.
Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be full down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They need to get these going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Now they call a run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Important second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for them.
The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Hey, it went over. That wasn't one of the strongest kicks we've seen from this guy. a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. It's a keeper. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Catch made on the left side. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. What a catch! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
6th play of the drive coming up. Second down, looking to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down is a handoff. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Gonna run it. It's Kennedy. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. Touchdown. The defensive score. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's caught. It's Kennedy. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Takes a deep shot on the move. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
A play action looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab on the move. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And the field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. They mix it up with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Trying to find some room. It's Kennedy. Tackled, but first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They're trying to get everybody on the same page here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. The lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
For the 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce? Looking for a man deep down the left side.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly.
Wide open downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go. Great stop here by this defense, and that makes things a little bit more interesting. Now, there's not a whole lot of time left, but if they can get into field goal range, they could have a shot at winning this game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He's 3 for 3 so far. A fourth would just about win it right here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they jump back in front.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.